Do you feel stuck when you encounter tough multiple-choice questions during the career service exam? What if I told you that there are smart ways to make the best guess, even when you're unsure of the correct answer? Today, I'll walk you through 50 tricky questions and reveal powerful guessing techniques that increase your chances of choosing the right answer. Segment 1. Verbal ability. Synonyms, antonyms, grammar, vocabulary, sentence correction. 1. Which word is most similar in meaning to obfuscate? Clarify. B. Simplify. C. Confuse. D. Examine. Correct answer, C. Confuse. Even if you don't know the meaning of the word obfuscate, you can still make a smart guess by looking at how the word sounds. The middle part, fusk, isn't common, but it sounds a bit like confuse. That can be a helpful clue. Next, look closely at the answer choices. Clarify means to make something clear. Simplify means to make something easier. Confuse means to make something unclear or hard to understand. And examine means to look at something carefully. If we think about it, both clarify and simplify are probably the opposite of obfuscate, so we can eliminate choices A and B. Now we're left with confuse and examine. Between those two, confuse feels closer in meaning to obfuscate, especially since the word itself sounds a bit like confuse. Examine doesn't fit as well, since it's more about careful observation than making something unclear. So, even without knowing the definition, by using clues from the word and eliminating the obvious opposites, the best guess is C. Confuse. 2. Choose the sentence with correct subject-verb agreement. The list of items are on the desk. B. The players on the team is excited. C. The data shows a clear pattern. D. The group of fans are loud. Correct answer, C. The data shows a clear pattern. To answer a question about subject-verb agreement, the key is to find the real subject of the sentence and make sure the verb matches it in number, singular or plural. Let's look at each sentence carefully. In option A, the list of items are on the desk. The subject is list, which is singular, so it should be is, not are. In option B, the players on the team is excited. The subject is players, which is plural, so it should be are, not is. In option D, the group of fans are loud. The subject is group, which is singular, even though fans is plural, so it should be is loud. That leaves us with option C. The data shows a clear pattern. While some people treat data as plural, in everyday English it's often used as a singular, especially when referring to a set of information. And here, the verb shows agrees with it correctly. So by checking each subject carefully and matching it with the correct verb form, we can see the sentence with correct subject-verb agreement is C. The data shows a clear pattern. 3. Choose the correct usage. It's raining cats and dogs. B. It's a sunny day today. C. The dog wagged its tail. D. It's not over yet. Correct answer, B. It's a sunny day today. This question tests your understanding of it's versus its, which is a common grammar trap. It's is a contraction of it is or it has, while it's is a possessive pronoun meaning something that belongs to it. Let's look at the options one by one. Option A says, it's raining cats and dogs. This is incorrect because it should be it's, short for it is, since we're talking about the weather. Option C says, the dog wagged its tail. That's wrong too. Here we need the possessive it's without the apostrophe, because the tail belongs to the dog. Option D, it's not over yet, is also incorrect. It's is not a real word. That leaves us with option B, it's a sunny day today. This is correct because it's is short for it is, which makes sense in this sentence. So by remembering that it's means it is and it shows ownership, you can spot the correct usage. The right answer is B, it's a sunny day today. 4. Which is the antonym of benevolent? Kind. B. Malevolent. C. Generous. D. Merciful. correct answer, B. Malevolent. To find the antonym of the word benevolent, we need to understand or guess what the word means, and then look for its opposite. Even if you don't know the exact definition, you might notice that benevolent starts with bene dash, which is a prefix that often means good or well, as in benefit or beneficial. That tells us it likely has a positive meaning, like kind or generous. Now look at the choices: A. Kind, C. Generous, and D. Merciful are all positive words that go along with being benevolent, so they are not opposites. That leaves B. Malevolent. If you look closely, malevolent has the prefix maldash, which often means bad or evil, like in malfunction or malicious. So if benevolent means good or kind, then malevolent means the opposite, bad or evil-hearted. That makes B. Malevolent the correct antonym. Even if you didn't know the definitions, using word parts and eliminating similar meanings helps you guess the right answer. 5. Which sentence is punctuated correctly? A. She bought apples, bananas, and oranges. B. She bought apples, bananas, and oranges. C. She bought apples, bananas, and oranges. D. She bought apples, bananas, and oranges. Correct answer, B. This question is about correct punctuation, especially the use of commas in a list. When listing 3 or more items, the correct format is to place commas between each item. Option A says, she bought apples, bananas, and oranges. This is common in everyday writing, but it's missing the Oxford comma before and, which is often recommended for clarity. Option C, she bought apples, bananas, and oranges, is incorrect because the comma is in the wrong place. There should never be a comma between the subject, she bought, and the object. Option D, she bought apples, bananas, and oranges, is also wrong because the last comma is randomly placed and breaks the flow of the list. That leaves us with option B, she bought apples, bananas, and oranges. This uses the commas correctly between each item, including the Oxford comma before, and making the sentence clear and easy to read. So the correctly punctuated sentence is B. 6. Fill in the blank. If I blank earlier, I would not have missed the bus. Have woken. B. Had woken. C. Woke. D. Was waking. Correct answer, B. Had woken. This sentence is an example of a third conditional, which talks about something that didn't happen in the past and imagines a different result. The structure for this kind of sentence is, if I had past participle, I would have past participle. So we need a verb form that fits had plus past participle. Let's look at the options. Option A, have woken, is incorrect because have doesn't fit the past perfect form required after if. Option C, woke, is just simple past tense, which doesn't match the conditional structure. Option D, was waking, is a past continuous tense and also doesn't fit. Option B, had woken, is correct because it uses the past perfect tense, had, plus the past participle woken. That fits perfectly in the blank. If I had woken earlier, I would not have missed the bus. So the right answer is B, had woken. 7. Synonym of loquacious? Silent. B. Talkative. C. Angry. D. Rude. Answer B. Talkative. To find the synonym of loquacious, you first look at the word and try to recognize any part of it. Even if you don't know the exact meaning, you might notice that loca dash looks like it's related to talking or speech, similar to words like eloquent or dialogue. That gives you a hint that it has something to do with speaking. Now let's look at the answer choices. Option A, silent, means not speaking, which is likely the opposite. Option C, angry, and D, rude, don't really relate to how much someone talks, so they don't fit as synonyms. Option B, talkative, clearly means someone who talks a lot. That matches the meaning of loquacious, which means very talkative or chatty. So even if you didn't know the word, using word roots and eliminating unrelated choices leads you to the correct answer. B. Talkative. 8. Choose the sentence that is grammatically incorrect. Neither the teachers nor the student was late. B. He don't like coffee. C. Everyone is present. D. She has finished her work. Correct answer, B. He don't like coffee. To answer a grammar question like this, it's helpful to read each sentence slowly and check for subject-verb agreement and correct verb usage. Option A, neither the teachers nor the student was late, is correct because with neither, nor, the verb agrees with the closest subject, which is student, a singular noun, so was is correct. Option C, everyone is present, is also correct. Everyone is a singular word, so the verb is fits. Option D, she has finished her work, is in perfect tense and is grammatically correct. But option B, he don't like coffee, is the one with the mistake. The subject, he, is singular, so the verb should be doesn't instead of don't. It should say, he doesn't like coffee. This subject-verb disagreement makes option B the grammatically incorrect sentence. So the right answer is B, he don't like coffee. 9. Identify the correct word. She was extremely by the bad news. Affect. B. Affected. C. Affected. D. Affection. Correct answer, C. Affected. To find the correct word for this sentence, you need to know the difference between affect and effect, which often confuse people. Affect is usually a verb, meaning to influence or change something, while affect is usually a noun, meaning the result of something. The sentence says, she was extremely by the bad news. So we're looking for a verb in the past tense, something that shows what happened to her emotionally. Let's go through the options. Option A, affect, is the present tense, so it doesn't fit. Option B, affected, is a verb but means to bring about or cause something, which doesn't fit here. Option D, affection, is a noun that means love or fondness, which also doesn't fit. Option C, affected, is the correct past tense verb, meaning she was emotionally impacted. So, the best word to complete the sentence is C, affected. 10. Choose the best sentence. Me and my friend is going to the mall. B. My friend and I is going to the mall. C. My friend and I are going to the mall. D. I and my friend are going to the mall. Correct answer C. My friend and I are going to the mall. To choose the best sentence, we need to check two things: proper pronoun use and correct subject-verb agreement. First, when using I or me with another person, it's polite and grammatically correct to put the other person first. So my friend and I is better than I and my friend, or me and my friend. That eliminates options A and D right away. Next, we look at the verb. The subject my friend and I is plural, because it refers to two people, so the verb should be are, not is. Option B uses is, which is wrong for a plural subject. That leaves option C. My friend and I are going to the mall. It's polite, grammatically correct, and uses the right verb. So the best sentence is C. Segment 2. Numerical ability. 11. What is 25% of 160? A. 32. B. 36. C. 40. D. 48. Correct answer, C. 40. To find 25% of 160, you can use a simple method. Turn the percentage into a fraction. Since 25% means 25 out of 100, that's the same as 1/4. Now, just divide 160 by 4, because finding 1/4 of a number gives you 25% of it. 160 divided by 4 equals 40. So, 25% of 160 is 40. You can also check this by multiplying. 160 times 0.25 is equal to 40. So the correct answer is C, 40. 12. What is the next number in the sequence? 2, 4, 8, 16, 20. B. 30. C. 32. D. 24. Correct answer, C. 32. To find the next number in the sequence, look at how the numbers are changing. The sequence is 2, 4, 8, 16. If you look closely, each number is being multiplied by 2 to get the next one. For example, 2 times 2 equals 4, then 4 times 2 equals 8, and 8 times 2 equals 16. So, to continue the pattern, multiply 16 by 2, which equals 32. That means the next number in the sequence is 32. So the correct answer is C, 32. 13. If 5x equals 20, what is x? 3. B. 4. C. 5. D. 6. Correct answer, B. 4. To solve the equation 5x equals 20, you need to find the value of x. This means figuring out what number you can multiply by 5 to get 20. To do that, simply divide both sides of the equation by 5. So, 5x divided by 5 is equal to 20 divided by 5. That gives you x is equal to 4. You can double-check your answer by plugging it back in. 5 times 4 is equal to 20, which is correct. So, the right answer is B, 4. If unsure, plug in answers into the equation. Guess and check works fast here. 14. What is the value of 6 plus 2 times 3 plus 1? 24. B. 32. C. 16. D. 40. Correct answer, B. 32. To solve the expression 6 plus 2 times 3 plus 1, you need to follow the order of operations, often remembered by the acronym PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. First, solve what's inside the parentheses. 6 plus 2 equals 8, and 3 plus 1 equals 4. Now multiply those two results. 8 times 4 is equal to 32. So the final answer is B, 32. 15. A car travels 60 kilometers in 1.5 hours. What is its speed in kilometer per hour? 30. B. 40. C. 45. D. 50. Correct answer, B. 40. To find speed, you use the basic formula. Speed equals distance divided by time. In this case, the car travels 60 kilometers in 1.5 hours. So, divide 60 by 1.5. 60 divided by 1.5 is equal to 40. That means the car is traveling at 40 kilometers per hour. You can double check by multiplying. 40 kilometer per h times 1.5 hours is equal to 60 kilometer. Checks out. So the correct answer is B, 40. 16. Which number is divisible by 3? A. 143. B. 147. C. 151. D. 157. Correct answer, B. 147. Divisibility rule for 3 is to add the digits. If sum is divisible by 3, and so is the number. 1 plus 4 plus 7 is equal to 12. Therefore 147 is divisible by 3. 17. What is the square root of 144? 10. B. 11. C. 12. D. 13. Correct answer, C. 12. To find the square root of 144, you're looking for a number that, when multiplied by itself, equals 144. You can try simple numbers. 10 times 10 is equal to 100, too low. 11 times 11 is equal to 121, still low. 12 times 12 is equal to 144. That's a perfect match. So, The number that gives exactly 144 when squared is 12. Therefore, the square root of 144 is c. 12. 18. A pen costs 12 peso. A notebook costs 18 peso. What is the total for 2 pens and 3 notebooks? 78 peso. B. 66 peso. C. 72 peso. D. 60 peso. Correct answer, A. 78 peso. To solve this, you just need to multiply and add. First, figure out the cost of 2 pens. Each pen costs 12 peso, so 2 times 12 equals 24 peso. Next, calculate the cost of 3 notebooks. Each notebook costs 18 peso, so 3 times 18 is equal to 54 peso. Now add the two totals together. 24 peso plus 54 peso is equal to 78 peso. So, the total cost for 2 pens and 3 notebooks is a 78 peso. 19. What is 0.25 expressed as a fraction? 1 of 3, B. 1 of 2, C. 1 of 4, D. 3 of 4. Correct answer, C. 1/4. To change 0.25 into a fraction, think about what the decimal means. The number 0.25 means 25 hundredths, which is the same as 25/100. Now simplify that fraction by dividing both the top and bottom by 25. 25 divided by 25 is 1, and 100 divided by 25 is 4. So, 25 over 100 becomes 1/4. That means 0.25 is equal to C, 1/4. 20. Which number is the smallest? 0.5, B. 0.25, C. 1 of 3, D. 0.75. Correct answer, B. 0.25. To find the smallest number among the options, the best technique is to convert all the numbers into the same format, preferably decimals, so they're easier to compare. Option A is 0.5, which stays as is. Option B is 0.25, already a decimal. Option C is the fraction 1/3, which is approximately 0.333 when written as a decimal. Option D is 0.75. Now that all the numbers are in decimal form, 0.5, 0.25, 0.333, and 0.75, you can clearly see which is the smallest. Among them, 0.25 is the lowest value. So, the correct answer is B, 0.25. Segment 3, Analytical Ability. 21. If all bloops are Razzies and all Razzies are Lotzies, are all bloops definitely Lotzies? Yes. V. No. C. Cannot be determined. D. Only some. Correct answer, A. Yes. This is a logic question, and the best way to solve it is by following the chain of relationship step by step. The first statement says, all bloops are Razzies, which means every bloop is included in the group of Razzies. The second statement says, all Razzies are Lotzies, which means every Razzie is included in the group of Lotzies. If all bloops are part of the Razzies group and all Razzies are part of the Lotzies group, then all bloops must also be part of the Lotzies group. This is a simple case of transitive logic. If A is part of B and B is part of C, then A is part of C. So the correct answer is A. Yes, all bloops are definitely Lotzies. 22. What comes next in the pattern? J, F, M, M, J. Correct answer, A, J. To figure out what comes next in this pattern, look closely at the letters given. J, F, M, A, M, J. These are the first letters of the months of the year. January, J, February, F, March, M, April, A, May, M, and June, J. So the pattern is just listing the months in order using their first letters. After June comes July, which also starts with J. so the next letter in the pattern should be J. That makes the correct answer AJ. 23. Choose the odd one out. A. Triangle. B. Square. C. Circle. D. Rectangle. Correct answer, C. Circle. Trick. All others have straight sides. When in doubt, look for physical/visual differences. 24. Anna is taller than Ben. Ben is taller than Carl. Who is the shortest? Anna. B. Ben. C. Carl. D. Cannot be determined. Correct answer, C. Carl. To figure out who is the shortest, just follow the comparison step by step. The sentence says Anna is taller than Ben, so Ben is shorter than Anna. Then it says Ben is taller than Carl, which means Carl is shorter than Ben. That means the order from tallest to shortest is Anna is taller than Ben. Ben is taller than Carl. So the shortest person in the group is Carl. Therefore, the correct answer is C. Carl. 25. Which number completes the pattern 2, 4, 7, 11, 16? Blank? 21. B. 22. C. 23. D. 25. Correct answer, B. 22. To find the number that completes the pattern, look at how the numbers are changing from one to the next. Start with 2. From 2 to 4, the difference is positive 2. From 4 to 7, it's positive 3. From 7 to 11, it's positive 4. From 11 to 16, it's positive 5. So the pattern is that the number being added increases by 1 each time. Positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5. Following that pattern, the next number should be 16 plus 6 is equal to 22. That makes the correct answer B. 22. 26. If in a code, cat equals 3120, then what is dog? A. 4157. B. 4156. C. 4158. D. 4148. Correct answer, A. 4157. To solve a code like this, you need to figure out the pattern used to turn the word into numbers. Let's look at cat is 3120. Start by checking the position of each letter in the alphabet. C is the third letter, A is the first, and T is the 20th. So cat is 3120, which matches 3120. Now use the same method for dog. D is the fourth letter, O is the 15th, and G is the 7th. Putting those together, dog equals 4, 15, 7, which forms the number 4157. So the correct answer is A. 4157. 27. Which number does not belong in the series 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 21? 20. B. 6. C. 3. D. 21. Correct answer, A. 20. To find the number that doesn't belong in the series, look at the pattern in the list 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 21. Notice that the numbers are increasing by 3 each time. 3 becomes 6, that is plus 3. 6 becomes 9, that is plus 3. 9 becomes 12, that is plus 3. And so on. That pattern continues with 12 becomes 15, that is plus 3. And 15 becomes 18 should be next. But instead, the series jumps to 20, which breaks the pattern. After that, 20 becomes 21 is only an increase of 1, which is also off pattern. But 20 is the first number that breaks the plus 3 rule, so it's the one that clearly does not fit. Therefore, the correct answer is A. 20. 28. All apples are fruits. Some fruits are sour. Can we conclude that some apples are sour? Yes. B. No. C. Cannot be determined. D. All apples are sour. correct answer, C. Cannot be determined. This is a logical reasoning question, and the best way to answer it is by carefully examining what is actually stated. The first statement says all apples are fruits, and the second says some fruits are sour. But it doesn't say whether the sour fruits include apples or not. Just because apples are fruits and some fruits are sour, it doesn't automatically mean that some apples are sour. We have no specific information about the taste of apples in the statements. So, based on the information given, we cannot be sure if any apples are sour or not. That means the correct answer is C. Cannot be determined. 29. If sun is coded as 192114 and moon is coded as 13151514, what is the code for star? A. 19201118. B. 19201119. C. 19201120. D. 19191120. Correct answer, A. 19201118. To crack this type of code, start by checking the alphabetical positions of each letter. For sun, S equals 19, U equals 21, and N equals 14. Let's check moon equals 13151514. M equals 13, O equals 15, O equals 15, and N equals 14. So each letter is being replaced by its alphabetical number, in order. Now apply the same method to star. S is 19, T is 20, A is 1, R is 18. So the code becomes 19201118. Match that with the choices, and the correct answer is A. 19201118. 30. Logical question. Which one is to scissors as broom is to sweep? Cut. B. Paper. C. Sharp. D. Knife. Correct answer, A. Cut. This is an analogy question, and the best way to solve it is to look at the relationship between the first pair of words. Broom is to sweep. What does a broom do? It's used to sweep, that's the function. So the second pair should follow the same kind of logic. What do scissors do? They are used to cut. So just like a broom is used to sweep, scissors are used to cut. That makes the correct answer a cut. The other choices, paper, sharp, knife, may relate to scissors somehow, but they don't match the action/function relationship like cut does. Segment 4, General Information. 31. Who is the current president of the Philippines? Ferdinand Marcos, Jr. B. Lenny Robredo. C. Sara Duterte. D. Manny Pacquiao. Correct answer, A. Ferdinand Marcos, Jr. If unsure, choose the most official sounding or current popular name. 32. How many senators are there in the Philippine Senate? 12. B. 24. C. 100. D. 50. Correct answer, B. 24. Memorize key civics numbers. Senate, 24. SC Justices, 15. 33. The Constitution of the Philippines was ratified in what year? 1986. B. 1987. C. 1973. D. 1946. Correct answer, B. 1987. To answer this question, you need to know a bit of Philippine history, or you can use logic to eliminate unlikely options. The current Constitution of the Philippines was made after the People Power Revolution, which took place in 1986. That event led to the end of the Marcos regime and the beginning of a new democratic government. A new constitution was then created and ratified in 1987. While there were earlier constitutions, like in 1935, 1973, and independence in 1946, The 1987 Constitution is the most recent and still used today. So the correct answer is B, 1987. 34. The three branches of government are executive, legal, social. B, legislative, executive, judicial. C, administrative, legislative, judicial. D, judicial, legal, political. Correct answer, B, legislative, executive, judicial. 35. Which is the capital of Baytons? Itbiat. B, Septang. C, Bosco. E, Ivana. Correct answer, C, Bosco. To answer this question, you can use either memorization or the process of elimination if you're familiar with Philippine geography. Baytons is the northernmost province of the Philippines, and it's made up of several small islands. The most well-known and developed town in Baytons is Bosco, which serves as the capital. The other options, Itbiat, Sabtang, and Ivana, are also municipalities in Baytons, but they are smaller and less central, since Bosco is the administrative and political center of the province. The correct answer is C, Bosco. 36. Independence Day in the Philippines is celebrated on June 12th, B, July 4th, C, August 21st, D, September 21st. Correct answer, A, June 12th. Memorize national holidays. 37. Who is the national hero of the Philippines? Emilio Aguinaldo. B, Andres Bonifacio. C, Jose Rizal. D, Apolinario Mabini. Correct answer, C, Jose Rizal. To answer this question, it helps to know a bit of Philippine history. The title of national hero is given to someone officially recognized for their great contribution to the country's identity and freedom. While Emilio Aguinaldo was the first president, and Andres Bonifacio and Apolinario Mabini were key revolutionary figures, the one officially honored as the national hero is Jose Rizal. He used his writings, like Nali Mi Tanher and El Filibusterismo, to awaken the spirit of nationalism and inspire peaceful reform. Rizal's execution in 1896 further fueled the revolution. So the correct answer is C, Jose Rizal. 38. The largest island in the Philippines is Luzon. B, Mindanao. C, Palawan. D, Visayas. Correct answer, A, Luzon. The Philippines is made up of over 7,000 islands, but the three biggest landmasses are Luzon, Mindanao, and Palawan. Out of these, Luzon is the largest island in terms of land area. It's located in the northern part of the country and is home to Metro Manila, the capital region. While Mindanao is also very large, it is slightly smaller than Luzon. Palawan is long and narrow, and Visayas is not a single island but a group of islands. So the correct answer is A, Luzon. 39. Which document declares the Philippines a democratic state? Labor Code. B, Constitution. C, Bill of Rights. D, Treaty of Manila. Correct answer, B, Constitution. To answer this question, it's important to know where a country's fundamental principles are written. The document that officially declares the Philippines as a democratic and republican state is the Constitution. Specifically, this is found in Article 2, Section 1 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. The Labor Code deals with employment laws, the Bill of Rights protects individual freedoms but does not define the form of government, and the Treaty of Manila was about recognizing Philippine independence, not its democratic status. So the correct answer is B, Constitution. 40. What body interprets the law in the Philippines? Congress. B. Senate. C. Supreme Court. D. Malacanang. Correct answer, C. Supreme Court. To answer this question, think about the three branches of government in the Philippines. The legislative, which makes the laws, the executive, which enforces the laws, and the judiciary, which interprets the laws. The highest body in the judicial branch is the Supreme Court, and it has the final authority in explaining what laws mean and how they should be applied. Congress and the Senate are part of the legislative branch, while Malacanang refers to the office of the President, which is part of the executive branch. So the correct answer is C. Supreme Court. Segment 5. Clerical ability. 41. Which of the following is correctly alphabetized? Apple, apricot, banana, avocado. B. Banana, apple, apricot, avocado. C. Apple, apricot, avocado, banana. D. Avocado, apple, apricot, banana. Correct answer, C. You compare the first letter of each word, and if two words have the same first letter, you move to the next letter. In this case, the words are apple, apricot, avocado, and banana. All the words starting with A should come first, followed by the word that starts with B. Among the A words, we compare the second letters, apple P, apricot, PR, and avocado V. Since P comes before V and apricot comes after apple alphabetically, the correct order should be apple, apricot, avocado, and banana. That matches C, apple, apricot, avocado, banana, which is the correct answer. 42. What comes next in this filing sequence? B100, B101, B102, A, B103, B, B202, C, B1001, D, B200. Correct answer, A, B103. Simple number sequencing with prefix. Ignore letters for order. 43. Which set is in ascending order? 89, 100, 78, 91. B. 78, 89, 91, 100. C. 100, 91, 89, 78. D. 78, 91, 89, 100. Correct answer, B. Check smallest to largest. Eliminate descending orders first. 44. Which of the following is different from the rest? Correct answer, D. Option D is not currency formatted. Look for odd formatting. 45. Which is not a step in alphabetical filing? Compare letter by letter. B. Use numbers first. C. Ignore spaces. D. Use AZ order. Correct answer, B. Letters come first in alphabetical systems. Numbers are handled differently. 46. Which entry will come first in filing? De la Cruz, Maria. B. De la Cruz, Ana. C. De la Cruz, Juan. D. De la Cruz, Jose. Correct answer, B. De la Cruz, Ana. Spaces matter. De la comes before Della in strict alphabetical rules. 47. Spot the inconsistency. 9 a.m. B. 10:30 a.m. C. 11 a.m. D. 1 p.m. Correct answer, D. 1 p.m. To answer this question, we need to look for something that doesn't follow the same pattern as the rest. All the options are times of the day, and 3 of them are in the morning, a.m. 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m., and 11 a.m. But 1 p.m. is in the afternoon, not the morning. That makes it the odd one out, or the inconsistent option in the list. So, the correct answer is D. 1 p.m. because it breaks the pattern of all the other times being in the a.m. 48. In a checklist, which item would go last alphabetically? Zebra, B. Zeal, C. Zenith, D. Zero. Correct answer, D. 0. Focus on third and fourth letters when first two are same. 49. If a document is marked confidential, what should you do? Open immediately. B. Show your coworker. C. Send to your boss unopened. D. Post on the bulletin board. Correct answer, C. Confidential means only for intended recipient. Default safe option. 50. Which of the following is a palindrome? A. 12,321. B. 12,312. C. 32,123. D. 12,131. Correct answer, A. 12321. Trick. Palindrome means reads same backward. Check by reversing. Final tips. When in doubt, remember these guessing strategies. Eliminate obvious wrongs. Look for root words or patterns. Favor longer or more technical answers in vocabulary. Use true-false logic in analytic questions. Don't leave blanks. There's no penalty for guessing.